Competition is a part of life, not a reason to get distracted. Setbacks, whatever. I am sick and tired of people coming to me saying that they had a setback. It is a part. Listen to me, a setback is a part. Look, as much as you enjoy success, you ought to enjoy setbacks. Why? Because I just told you, I had a dream. My wife had a dream. And when my wife got MS, it actually, come on, I always tell people it's like a slingshot. When you get pulled back and back and back and back, don't look at that as a negative, because whatever your goal is, it's in the middle of that slingshot. It's going back, 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 back. And the farther it goes back, the greater the speed and the velocity when you let that thing go, and boom.
Jim Valvano said 21 years ago, the most poignant 7 words ever uttered in any speech anywhere: don't give up. Don't ever give up. Those great people didn't. Coach Valvano didn't. So to be honored with this, I now have a responsibility to also not ever give up. I'm not special. I just listened to what the man said. I listened to all that he said.
She said, he didn't bring you this far to leave you. I kept hearing her say that. You know, I could have gave up a long time ago, but I never gave up. I just kept fighting. God is gonna come through and do what he say he gonna do, but you got to give him something to work with. If you do that, God will change your whole life. I dare you to try it. I dare you to take your gift and do it over and over and over. Watch what he do. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. Don't say nothing about your passion or your education. Your gift. If you do that, God will change your life.
I love the sun, but things don't grow because of the sun. You have to have some rain. And you've got to stop looking at rain in your life as something bad. Let me tell you something. The greatest ideas that have ever come to me did not come when I was on a cruise. I've not had my greatest ideas sitting on the balcony on the cruise with a 7-course meal. I've had my greatest ideas. I had my greatest ideas in my darkest nights. My greatest moments didn't come from my greatest moments. My greatest moments came from my greatest defeats, because it was during my defeat that I had to find a way to get back up.
May 26, 2003, Aaron Ralston was hiking. A boulder fell on his right hand. He waited 4 days. Then he amputated his own arm with a pocket knife. On New Year's Eve, a woman was bungee jumping in Zimbabwe. The cord broke. She then fell into a river and had to swim back to land in crocodile-infested waters with a broken collarbone. Claire Champlin was smashed in the face by a 5-pound watermelon being propelled by a slingshot. Matthew Brobus was hit by a javelin. David Striegel was punched in the mouth by a kangaroo. The most amazing part of these stories is when asked about the experience, they all smiled, shrugged, and said, "I guess things could have been worse." When your day is a museum of disappointments hanging from events that were outside of your control, and you find yourself flailing in an ocean of why is this happening to me? When it feels like your guardian angel put in his 2-week notice 2 months ago and just decided not to tell you. When it feels like God is just a babysitter that's always on the phone. When you get punched in the esophagus by a fistful of life, remember that every year 2 million people die of dehydration. So it doesn't matter if the glass is half full or half empty. There's water in the cup. Drink it and stop complaining. You see, muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. So when your shoulders feel heavy, stand up straight, lift your chin, call it exercise. When the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour. And each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, "You are still alive. You are still alive. Act like it."
The great Muhammad Ali said, I didn't even start counting the reps. I didn't even start counting the push-ups. I didn't even start counting the sit-ups. I didn't even start counting the miles I was running until it started hurting, until it got hard. So what I want you to understand is, All of the growth happens when you get too hard, when you get too difficult. Roadblocks, setbacks, failures. Roadblocks are put in place to separate the winners from the losers. Roadblocks are put in place to separate those who have from those who have not. Roadblocks are put in place to separate those who really want it from those who really don't. Those who go to another level, those who achieve at the highest plateau are those who can feel the pain, who can absorb the punches and keep powering through because they know on the other side of the pain is the riches, the spoils, that amazing sense of pride. So I need you to power through and never ever again hit that too hard button, because success comes to you when you power through the too hard to get to the next level of your life. This is a great day to win.